There is no shame in admitting my admiration for your resolve in the face of insurmountable odds. I was born of battle, of a desire to face my enemies in combat and surrender to no one. In you, I see a shadow of my own creation.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks. The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations. I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Now a true test of your allies' devotion to the cause. Will they waver in the face of death?
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander, even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Our friends in the Resistance have helped to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier. We finally got a lead on where the Chosen have been holding our soldier captive. It's time we get him out of there. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
Commander, it looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with. The factions could use a place to coordinate their operations, Commander. This ring Shen designed sounds like a great candidate for our next construction effort.
At least we don't have to worry about keeping the Council happy anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility. Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet to organize and plan future operations together.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
Commander, we've confirmed the position of the soldier being held captive by the Chosen. We now have an opportunity to launch a rescue operation. We'll need to streamline this operation, Commander. That means sending in fewer personnel than we typically would deploy.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
It took some work, but we now have a positive confirmation that our captive soldier is being held in a high-security Advent detention center in this region. If we're going to pull a rescue off, our best approach is to go in quietly, without alerting the massive number of security forces defending that installation. The latest intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder. On the move. Enemy squad located.
On it. Copy that.
We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency. Double time.
Go, go, go. Move, move, move!
I'm all over it.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
Moving out. Moving out. Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Getting it done. Enemy sighted.
Getting it done. Time to motor. Good to go. Ten four.
Roger that.
Will do. Will do.
Copy that.
Affirmative. On the move.
Orders confirmed, moving out.
Standing fast.
Closing on target position now. Attempting to gain entry. I'm in.
Firebrand is in position and the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
The VIP is secure and we're on the move. They're onto us! Scanning.
Solid copy.
Need to get a closer look. Enemy down.
Looks like
The
they called in
compound
some
has
French.
reached maximum alert status. They put out a distress signal and we're already picking up multiple inbound transports.
On the move. I'll take him. That's affirmative. Orders confirmed. On the move. Armor still holding.
Moving to designated position. Hostile neutralized. It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Incoming fire!
Looks like they
Okay. They're all over me! Now you see me. Rolling! I'm busted.
Affirmative.
Moving out.
Advent forces sighted.
I'm all right!
Hit the armor.
Got some fragile cargo here. Heads down! I'm all right. Looks like they called in some friends.
Enemy destroyed! Could use some ammo over here?
Target disabled. Burning through ammo fast. Advent troops here. Sure I can make it! I'll take him. Location confirmed. I'm pinned down here! I'm on the move! Easy now, soldier.
Moving to position. Hostile neutralized. I'm out of firepower over here.
Incoming over here! Taking fire over here! More of them coming in. Confirmed. VIP secure and in position for evac. Moving to designated coordinates. I'm going.
I've got eyes on an admin position. There's heavy fire in this zone. I need a med kit here. Affirmative, moving out. Taking fire over here. I'm going.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Everything by the numbers. Mission accomplished.
I suppose after having allowed them to be captured, the least you could do is mount a rescue attempt.
I join you in your concern for the poor individuals snatched from our rehabilitation center today. Their new lives were beginning, their hearts opening to the embrace of the elders. I assure you, we will get them back.
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back into the fight.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
This is the headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. Commander, I believe it is time that we meet. I am Betos, first of the freed Advent. You are safe here. Praetor Mox was new to our cause, but he believed in our people's freedom, in this alliance, in you, Commander. I shall do the same. My skirmishers stand ready should you need them. May our people stand united until the false gods fall. All skirmishers, all those freed from the Elders' bonds, are eager to hear your orders, Commander. We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We have both lost, and in turn caused great loss for others. I shed blood in my master's name, just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
Commander, the factions have indicated they know how to track down the Chosen. We should construct the ring facility so they have a place to coordinate.
Hello, Commander. Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us. Commander, we have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the Resistance movement.
Setting course for the Eastern U.S. Precinct.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Go, go, go! They find us. Got it, moving. We've got eyes on the objective. Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter. Running!
Will do.
Stand for. Moving to designated coordinates. Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed. Got it!
Affirmative. Advent troops spotted.
That all you got? Damn it! Find some cover! Orders confirmed. On the move. Orders confirmed. On the move. Hostiles pacified.
affirmative. Might be something we could use here. Target neutralized.
Got the goods. Stepping off. Location confirmed. The Advent captain would serve our purposes nicely, if it can be disabled. Confirmed. Got him. I'm running low on ammo.
Got it covered.
Incoming fire!
Accessing target!
We have complete access to the Advent psionic network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion. Commander, that appears to be the codex responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data.
Understood. Weapons hot. We've got our target. That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Roger that. I have never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension. Understood. Moving out. Got him. Running dry. Copy that. The Codex appears to be in a state of flux, existing simultaneously across multiple dimensions.
Looks like they called in some friends.
Target's still up! Closing on target position now. Bombs away! Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
Double time!
Rolling. I'm ready.
Advent forces on the ground!
What's that?
They're moving around the side! Hostiles coming in from the
Fire's
side!
getting worse here! Good copy. Moving on target.
The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles before they cut it off.
Running! Good copy. Moving on target. Good to go. Get ready for a surprise! Fire in the hole!
On the move. That is not good.
Still moving! Affirmative. Moving out. Come get some. Not sure I can make it. Rolling. That is not good. Heading to that location. Locked and loaded.
On the move.
Rolling. Settle down, you're fine. I'm on the move. We're taking fire! Heading there now. Come on, focus! Running low on ammo. Headed there now. Get it together.
Roger that. Hostile neutralized.
That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
A reminder to all citizens, vigilance is your duty. Failure to report suspicious activity in the vicinity of critical infrastructure areas can lead to detainment and expulsion from city centers. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
Hello, Commander.
New objective added.
The aliens are relaying a form of encryption beyond anything we've ever encountered, much less theorized. We'll have to find a means of breaking the code, but I expect it will take some time.
The creature your troops defeated here was clearly of some importance to the aliens, Commander. Let us hope that the recovered remains prove equally important to our own efforts.
Another important step forward in our research. Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet. Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what, if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult. The Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since. I will begin our research immediately.
Commander? It's been slow going, but I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship. Most of the primary systems are now operating on some combination of our technology and theirs. My hope is to use the best of both worlds to come...
Avenger plotting new course. Setting course for Mexico.
Our research was a success, Commander. I will make that our highest priority. The resistance is slightly more Commander, based on my research in collaboration with Shen, I believe we can reduce the intel costs of contacting additional regions by building radio relay towers along our network. The further a region is from a relay, the more it will cost us in intel. So I would suggest building relays along the remote edges of our existing network. I believe the Resistance will be grateful for the construction of these relays. They may reward us in kind.
I have often wondered why the Elders would entrust their knowledge within a being so temperamental, so unmoved by our pursuits.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
Commander, you should be aware, we're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.